Weighing in at 3.8 pounds or 1.75 kilograms, this is the French Army Commando 24-hour ration. Type T, Menu E. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. This is Charlie here with FNS Outdoor Adventures. Before we get into this ration here, I just wanted to give a quick thanks to the sponsor of this video, MREhouse. Check them out at MREhouse.com. They have a bunch of foreign MREs, US MREs, survival items, things like that. They also have 3 distribution centers overseas. I know there's one in Poland, one in Belarus. Not sure about where the third one is. But yeah, go ahead and check them out. They got some really good deals all the time. Lots like buy one, get one free, 70% offs. And if you use my code FS Outdoor Adventures, you get 25% off your order of $100 or more. So why not? All right, so these Commando rations were specifically designed for the elite units of the French Armed Forces. The Parachute Regiment, the Commando Group, and the Engineering Regiment. Used for operating mountain combat, guerrilla warfare, a variety of harsh environments, including hot, cold, temperate, and marine climates. I believe the Type T is temperate. So instead of talking more, let's just get right into this. And this one has a best buy of 2027. Alright, first off, got some biscuits or crackers. You get 6 salted biscuits, 4 cereal biscuits, and 6 chocolate biscuits. Awesome there. Hey, you got my Germs MRE glass there. Thanks a lot, Germs. Pretty cool. Also got his hoodie, which is really nice. Alright, next up we got our heating element. The heating kit. And it looks like a coffee and cocoa pack here. We'll get into that in a second. And some plum jam. Banana fuel combat bar. Awesome. Some fondue, some blue, I'm guessing that's some blue cheese. 2027. Alright, up next we got Roulettes de Saumon. So salmon pate with dill, I believe. We got 78 grams of that. Excellent there. And some breakfast muesli. Cranberry, looks like. Excellent. I know what we're having for breakfast and I'm hungry. And some soup with carrots. Excellent. Up next we got a nougat fruit bar. 30-gram bar. And some tissues, toilet paper, napkins, whatever you want to use it for. It's a nice little package there. That's always good. And a 70% cocoa chocolate bar, dark chocolate. Excellent there. And a combat fuel coffee bar, mocha bar. Let's see, 2 more bars in here, or a drink mix here. Isotonic sports drink, mango tea. All right, that should be good. And we got a little fruit bar here. Lots of little snacks in this. That's awesome. And 2 things left as our mains. Alright, first up is Oriental salad with turkey. And our next one is going to be a beef tortellini. And that sounds delicious. Both of these are 300 grams. And that's it for the Commando ration. Let's check out that. Looks like coffee and cocoa package here. Probably some tea in there as well. Alright, so we got 2 packs of coffee there. Two salts, 2 peppers. So we got 2 packs of sugar. 2 teas. 1 menthol. And a hot cocoa. That's looking pretty good. Let's check out this stove that we're going to be using to heat up our mains. Here's your foldable Esbit stove. Just like that. And we got a big trash bag. Got an extra string to tie it up with. Use that for a lot of different things. And we got 6 fuel tabs. 6 water purification tablets. A book of matches. Toothpicks. And a holder for your pot so you don't burn yourself. And that's it for that. Alright guys, I'm going to get breakfast set up here because I'm freaking hungry. Get right back with you. Alright, so that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm going to start off with this, what is strawberry, cranberry, and raspberry yogurt breakfast muesli. So we're going to get that rehydrating here. That looks really good. Smells good. So this says 4 ounces of water, 120 milliliters. So let's do that. And we don't have a spoon or anything that came with this, so U.S. military spoon will do just fine. Get all the way down in there. And it says to let stand for a minute. That's what we're going to do. Let's check out those biscuits. Or crackers. Grab one of those. And grab one of those. Alright, breakfast, we're going to have some coffee. And we're going to have that isotonic drink. Peach tea or mango tea. Mango tea. Smells like a freeze-dried coffee. And this. It's gonna tear. There we go. This says to add 16 ounces of water. Ooh. Strong mango smell and tea smell to it as well. And the coffee. Smells good. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a try. There's something about that. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, you can taste the mango and the tea-ish qualities to it, but there's a definite energy drink texture to it. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Kind of like a thicker, I don't know. How about that coffee? Ooh, that is a bitter coffee. Really bitter. Has a weird smell when you first inhale it. Not as good as the last of the RIER coffee that I had. So we're gonna definitely add some sugar to that. And a little bit to that, why not? Perhaps that'll make it better. A little bit better, yeah. Yeah, for me, nothing's helping with that. Let's check out those napkins real quick. Tissues. Very nice quality. Thick. All right, let's get that muesli out. It's okay. Let's check out that fruit bar. Very nice. And the banana fuel bar, Combat Fuel. Very, very soft. And let's see these crackers. Same exact smell on these. So these are the salted biscuits, and these are the cereal biscuits. Plum jam. That's looking pretty decent there. Yeah, absolutely. The cereal cracker or biscuit. That is really good. A nice firm crunch when you first bite in, then it gets soft. Pretty dense. It's a pretty dense biscuit. That is a very tasty treat. Let's check out that muesli. A big old bite. That is very natural tasting. You can taste the fruits in there, the oats. It's not sugared down. I actually really enjoy it like that, to be honest with you. That would definitely be a good way to start your morning then. Nice fruity, down-to-earth tones. That would be a good way to start your morning. All right, last bite of this. Cleanse the palate here. Check out these bars. It's definitely a medium to dark roast. I can do that. All right, banana fuel bar. Very soft. After a couple chews, the banana flavor kicks in. It tastes like a oat bar with banana flavor. It's really good. All right, let's check out that jelly bar. It's very soft, sugar coated. Got a pleasant bite and a terrific raspberry flavor. I think I'll save some of that for my kid. Check out some more of that plum jam with the salted cracker. Wow. You can definitely taste the salt as soon as you bite into it. Overpowers what little bit I put on there. Let's put a little bit more on there, see how that goes. That is a really good combo. Sweet and salty all in one there. That's really good. Yeah, that is terrific right there. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll be right back for lunch. So for some people, lunch is usually the biggest meal of your day, depending on where you're at. So we're going to have the fruit nougat bar, the mocha fuel combat bar, the oriental salad. And check out those chocolate biscuits. And we got the leftover salty biscuit and cereal biscuit. And with those, we're going to have the blue cheese, cream of chicken soup with carrots, tea, and some rest of that jelly. Let's start off first by getting this main heating up. Got that stove ready to go. Fuel tabs. Yeah, those are a little stinky. Drop 2 of those in there. That seems to be the easiest way to get them lit with these matches. I like the regular matches better than some of those windproof, fireproof, because those things just burn out way too fast, in my opinion. Let's open up this. I'm hoping that you eat this warm, because I'm warming it up. Does look really good. It smells really good too. Probably only needed one of those fuel tabs, but hey, drink the tea. Menthol tea, mint tea. I think this is a green tea. I'm just gonna drop that in there. Oh, you can smell that. That smells really good. Let that do its thing. Let's get this soup going. Cream of chicken, pasta. Doesn't have much of a smell to it. Probably needs more water than that, but we're going to go with that for now. Little bits of carrots, little round noodles in there. It smells pretty decent. Get into those chocolate biscuits. Smell good. See some chocolate pieces throughout it. Mocha Combat Fuel bar. Very soft, kind of like that banana one from breakfast. And a nougat bar. There we go. A few bits of fruits. This reminds me of a candy that I had when I remember from when I was a kid. That smells really good. grab a hold of this and give it a quick little stir there so it don't burn everywhere. That smells really good. Some beans, peppers, turkey. Side over there is burning a bit. Some lentils in there. I think that's going to be pretty good. Alright, let's check out that blue cheese squirted through. Oh, that's so good. I love a stinky cheese. That's what she looks like. Very soft, very creamy. Whee! That'll perk you up, boys. You can taste the cow in that. All right, this thing's ready. Get all that charred goodness out of the bottom that you can, because that's extra terrific flavor. All right, that's gonna do it. That looks pretty good if you ask me, and it smells terrific. That's a pretty good spread. That's a lot of food. Let's just start out with this tea here. Green mint tea. Yeah, it tastes exactly like it smells. Yeah, it's a green tea with menthol or mint. Really good. All right, let's try out this main here. Because it smells so good, we're going to go in for this first. Got some, looks like chickpeas, turkey, lentils, some peppers, and I've seen some beans in there as well. That's not bad looking. That is absolutely amazing. Everything is, the turkey meat here is perfectly cooked. It's got a nice little bite to it. Everything else, all the beans, chickpeas, they still have, you know, some give to them. They're not just a complete mush pile. Wow. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Seasoned perfectly to my taste buds. Don't need any salt or pepper for it. All right, I'm gonna give that tea a go with the sugar. That's really good. It's nice and mellow flavor. Nice palate cleanser. Let's get some of this onto our crackers over here. And that's a really potent taste. Put it on a cereal one, because I think with the salt just be a little bit too much. But we'll try it on both. That is crazy good. Wow. Terrific. Let's put some on that, on the salty. That's funny, when I was saying it tastes like the cows in there. You ever been to a farm or in a barn, wherever cows are held? That smell? And it has that kind of aftertaste. But, I mean, you can get past that. It's really good. All right, let's check it out on that salty biscuit. Okay. Well, the cereal bar was, the cereal cracker was really good with it. The salty one actually is a little bit better. The salt kind of hides that farm fresh taste. I gotta get back in here for more of this. See how that mixes. That works quite well. Check out that chocolate biscuit. I don't taste any chocolate in there. And it's definitely less sweet than the cereal biscuit. I'm sure that would go good with just about anything you have on your plate. Yeah, that works pretty good. Let's check out that soup while it's still warm. Thickened up, kind of pretty nice. Well, blast of carrot, a little salty. Noodles basically evaporate in your mouth. That's really good. It's not an overpowering taste at all, and I didn't put too much water in there. You just drink it. Nice little salty drink for you. That was a really good bite. I prefer the texture and chew of the salty ones a little bit better than the other ones. The other ones are just a little bit harder, but all three are pretty darn good. That's a lot of food. I'm getting full, so we better check out that mocha combat bar. Nice and soft. It's got a nice little Rice Krispie chew inside. Nice little light mocha flavor. It's a really good bar. And then the nougat bar. Very soft. See the little chunks of fruit in there. Kind of like a saltwater taffy chew. Not one that's hardened up. A fresh one. I couldn't tell you on taste what kind of fruits are in there. I'm guessing cherries, apricots, maybe orange pieces. Hard to say. Definitely not my favorite of the bars so far. Just, I don't know, a little lacking in flavor, I guess. And then it's pretty sweet as well. Speaking of sweet, let's check out that plum jam on the chocolate biscuit. Oh yeah, that's good. That plum jam has really got a great flavor to it. Alright, I didn't even eat everything yet, and I'm pretty dang full. But I'm going to work on finishing this, and then we're going to be back for dinner, or supper, depending on what you want to call it. This is going to be our last meal of the day. We're going to start off with checking out this beef tortellini. Get some salty crackers to go with the salmon pate. Get some hot cocoa, tea, and chocolate bar. Let's start off by getting this stove going. Alright, let's grab another couple of these tabs and put them in the stove. Our matches. Alright, that's going there. Alright, next I'm going to check out these drinks, the tea and hot cocoa. Royal. Smells like a standard black tea. Some darker color. Oh, that smells really good. But I suppose we better get this beef tortellini in there. That's how she looks. You can see the oregano or basil on top there. Tortellini. Kind of smells like Chef Boyardee, if I'm not lying. And the tea. Set those off back there. Oh, I forgot. On the box we got the Eiffel Tower from Paris and the Arc de Triomphe. Been up in the Eiffel Tower. Don't really remember that, but I was also pretty young when I was there. It's pretty nice. It's not a sugary cocoa as you would be used to in the States here. Take a look at that chocolate bar. Pretty sure I've had these before. Thinking that RIER that I did, which is the 8-hour ration. Looks good. Get those salty biscuits out. I actually really like these, to be honest with you. They have a definite salty taste to them, but man, they're good. And that salmon pate with dill, I think. Oh, that looks pretty good. Orange. Has a... I guess I can smell a little bit of dill, or something along that line. Very small hint of fish. And like a tuna fish, but even a lighter smell to it. I bet that's going to be good. And I'm not a huge fish fan, but I tolerate it. And give that a stir over here. And check out that tea. That's a nice standard black tea there. Got a great flavor. All right, let's go ahead and get this tortellini out. It looks really good. Gonna need some scraping. All right. That looks pretty good. Big grease pile in the bottom there. It smells delicious. You can see the beef and the ones that have broken open there. All right, before we dig into that, let's check out some of that salmon pate. Nice and creamy. Check out some of that on its own real quick. That's pretty good. It's definitely a way better than what a canned tuna fish would be. You can taste some chunks of fish in there. Spread that out. Looks pretty good. I didn't think I was going to like that, but I do. It's really good. Let's give that a go. Yeah, that's really good. Goes really well with those salty biscuits. Tastes a small hint of a dill, and then the salmon. It's not overpowering, so it's really good. Yeah, if you like fish, you like salmon, you're going to really enjoy that. All right, let's check out this beef. Grab one that's broken so you can see the beef. Let me grab another bite. There's a whole one. The beef is very minced. Doesn't have a whole lot of flavor to it. It does have a slight Chef Boyardee taste to it, but definitely upscaled. Very greasy. Considerably mushy. Pretty underwhelming to me. Not my favorite. Hot cocoa's like you would get like a sugar-free hot cocoa. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of this. It's not bad at all by any means. It's very greasy, very mushy. Not a whole lot of flavors to it. Let's add some salt and pepper. Can't hurt. It's very delicate. Salt and pepper helps out a lot. I usually don't ever add salt to much, but this really needs it, and that helps out, and the pepper adds a nice flavor as well. Yeah, and if you haven't checked out Germ's MRE, I recommend going over and stopping by and saying hi and checking out his videos. He's really good at making these MRE videos. Does a terrific job. Go check him out. All right, let's check out that chocolate. A lot softer than I anticipated. It's a really good chocolate. And it's not super hard like a lot of the dark chocolates you'll come across. Maybe it's because it's warm in here today. And last thing to check out is these toothpicks. Looks like you get 2, 4, 6, 7. Pretty cool looking. Well, alright guys, I've kept you long enough for sure. It's got a longer video, being 24-hour ration. I want to thank MREhouse again for sponsoring this video and sending this awesome ration. I got another one to check out too. This was the French 24-hour Commando Type T Menu E. Overall, I give this thing a 9.2 out of 10. Very delicious. Everything is fresh. My least favorite is, unfortunately, is this beef tortellini. But, I mean, it's still pretty decent. You add the salt and pepper, it boosts it up a bit. Alright, guys. Appreciate you stopping by. If you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Until next time, y'all have a good one. Take it easy.